Hello everyone. Sorry for the lighting. It's a little okay. We'll just leave it like that for now. It is quite late in the night. But I just finished like a homework assignment that I really hated doing. So I really need to put these away so I can go through my binder and feel some type of serotonin. So yeah, I have a lot of photo cards to put away. We're starting a new binder today too. So yeah, let us begin. So we're gonna start with my bigger binder just because. Yeah, I prefer this binder, so we're gonna separate okay, so these are gonna go into this binder. So I need my ab6ix stuff, so here is my ab6ix stuff. As if you guys watched my Yu-Gi-Oh video, this is the majority of that. Also, I redid my covers and my little extras on the side here. So so I just have a Polaroid here that I paid someone to make me, and then I have a bunch of little paper with what is it called, with the envelope symbol on it. Then I just have an extra extra collage of wing stuff, just because when I was making this one I had a lot of extra pages that I ripped out thinking that I needed it. And then also I got this postcard and a sale. So yeah, so also it's pretty late at night, so my desk is kind of messy because of school, so I do apologize for that. Also, yeah, I'm in school, I'm in summer school, but this is the new cover for my ab6ix section, and then that's the back. So we're gonna start off with this page. So my ab6ix collection is kind of confusing because I don't know how I'm organizing it yet. Also, I have this, and then I put it in the back, so it's kind of double-sided when it's not, but there's that. And then I think these go in the first page, and then these ones are, okay. So, okay, let's do this. Okay, so what my plan was to make the first row wing, and then like that, and then the rest of the members after that. So we're just gonna do it like this. I originally was supposed to collect duplicates of Wong's hollow stuff just because I thought it would look pretty, but I kind of thought it was excessive. But I did keep some of them because I think they're pretty. So I do have some duplicates of Wong lying around somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. They're pretty cheap, so I don't mind doing duplicates, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna wait until I have a full page before I make that the cover page, if that makes any type of sense. Because I don't like having the bottom just white sleeves and stuff. And then plus I wanted this in the middle of Wong's solo PCs. So I need to get another one of that. So I just, yeah, it's confusing. For now we're gonna ignore it, but yeah. Then I do units. So here are Wong's units. So what I did was that instead of making it columns, wait, no. Yeah, columns of each, no. How did I used to have this? I used to have it columns for each member. Yeah, okay, so I used to, sorry. I used to have it as column of each member. Now I'm gonna have it member rows. So, yeah, these are so pretty, by the way. I really love ab6ix PCs. One, they're inexpensive, which obviously bonus in my book, but then also they're so cute, and then all of them know how to take selfies. It's just such a beautiful experience. Specifically, Wong knows how to take selfies, in my opinion, and I love Wong, and he's my ult. But yeah. Also, I don't know if anybody actually was still here when I was collecting 17 actively. By the way, I still collect 17, or still stand 17, and they're still my top main group. They're literally my ultimate ults. But collecting them hasn't been fun recently just because their prices have gotten up. And I've ranted about this before, I feel like, but I don't know if I ranted in this video. Or not in this video, but recently. But the prices have went up, so it hasn't been really fun to collect 17. So I don't know what I'm going to do in the future about 17 and how I'm going to collect them. I'm probably just going to collect them selectively rather than actively, whereas with like AB6 I actively try to collect them. With 17 I'll probably collect a PC if I really like it. As of right now, I'm not really attached to any of the Your Choice PCs, but in theory I'm attached to one of them. And then we have Wong Solos. By the way, these are all double-sided, which is why I made this one double-sided. But they're all double-sided, and they're like really cute in my opinion. Like, look how cute. I don't know. And then this one's like a double-sided selfie. I was thinking of maybe getting a duplicate of this one so I can have this one on the front, but we'll see. It's kind of hard to find right now. I feel like everyone's like collecting this, so we'll see. But yeah, okay. What was I doing? Ranting about 17. But yeah, they are still my top group. I would love to like actively collect them again maybe, but as of right now I don't have a plan of doing so. In the mail, I'll eventually do a video on it if it comes. It's coming this Saturday according to my friend, but I had bought these mini binders from AliExpress, and I bought like sleeves for them, so I'm gonna be setting up a mini binder. I'll be making a video setting up my mini binder. I don't know what you call it, because everyone calls those mini binders, like the A5 ones, mini binders, whereas this one is like an actual mini binder, like it's like tiny. Obviously, if it comes when I'm editing, I'll like show a picture. If not, or I can just include a picture from AliExpress. It's like really tiny, so because of that, I don't know what to call it, so I'm just gonna call it a mini binder. But my plan is to have that one and then have it 17 based and then a miscellaneous binder, so just so I don't feel weird about my miscellaneous collection and I don't feel like I'm giving up 17, which I'm not, by the way. But yeah, and then I still need to work on this. If you guys are selling the group cards, by the way, like hit me up. Like I'm kind of too lazy to find them, and I feel like nobody wants them anyway, so like hit me up, you know. And then I'm gonna finally finish Vivid, so I bought this MakeStar pre-order benefit fan sign PC. I don't know what it is, but I did buy it on Neokio, and that completes my Vivid page, which is quite nice. I already put these two in these three in, just because I really hate bigger inclusions, and I was just too much work. Okay, and then we have Twice, so yeah. Also, I didn't say, I'm talking so much, but this binder, I named my binders, so I thought it would be funny to share. So, I named this binder my wallet pleasers because these are two groups that are really kind to my wallet. So like Twice is like, you know, pretty cheap if you guys ever tried to collect Twice. And then AB6 is pretty cheap as well. So they're my wallet pleasers. And then my newest binder is going to be called my overpriced serotonin, which I love that name. I find it really funny. And then my mini binder for 17, because I do have two mini binders. In case you're wondering, I don't know where it is. Yeah, I have a collect book of 17. So I have two binders of 17, so a really mini one and then this one. And that is called Whipped Carrot Illness. And then my miscellaneous one is Chokehold Multi. So yeah, those are the names of my binders. Also, yay, I'm collecting Mina for this comeback. Oh, I just want to say, so I had pulled this PC in my Taste of Love album, okay? And I told myself, if I pull one of these PCs, or if I pull Jihyo or something, like I'm gonna figure out how to collect them. Or like this would like check, because I was kind of on the verge of collecting Jihyo and Mina. So I was like, how am I going to make the decision? Because I love both of them. Because honestly, I love all of Twice. But my top four is Jihyo, or Dahyun, Chaeyoung, Mina, and Jihyo. So I was debating between Mina and Jihyo. Tell me why. I don't know. Here, let me see if I can find it first. Okay. So tell me why I pulled this Mina, this like pretty Mina PC, and then I pulled Jihyo's Sideways PC, which by the way guys, I hate Sideways PC. I think they're so annoying. And then I also think this one specifically is annoying because like out of all of the 45 PCs, it's the only Sideways one. So I was like, dude, it was a sign that Mina was going to be the one that I collect. But I did eventually pull this Jihyo one, and I'm going to keep it just because it's Jihyo, so it works out, I guess. But anyways, we're gonna put Mina away. I don't know how I wanna organize this actually. Kinda wanna do it this way. Or should I do it so it's like, I think that's nice. And then I do have an extra, okay, so I do have 2 dahlias. Yeah, so I pulled 2 of these dahlias and I'm really attached to dahlia, so I can't give it up. So we're just gonna pretend that that doesn't exist and I never pulled it. And then we have these 2. So, oops, it's gonna go like this. And then, oh, so this one, because I changed the layout that I was planning, this needs to go here. And then this in the middle, and then that. Okay, great. So yeah, I really love this era so much. This was my first ever Twice, like, where I bought their album during the, like, this is my first ever Twice album that I bought. Just because, like, the other Twice albums, I typically don't buy them, but this one was just so, I don't know, like, I just had to get it. And yeah, so there's that. And then we're going to be putting these 3 away in my miscellaneous Twice area. So this is just my miscellaneous Twice PCs. I was originally going to try to get an older era or something, but then I realized I don't really like any of the older era PCs, so this just works out, I feel. Okay, so that is everything for my wallet pleaser binder, and now we're gonna start my new one. So here it is. It's going to be a mini binder. We're not surprised, but so what I'm going so what my this binder is called the Overpriced Serotonin, and I am going to be collecting itzy. So itzy is out of my price range majority of the time, so that's why I say it's overpriced. But the real reason why it's overpriced, and I don't have any of those PCs yet, the real reason why it's overpriced is because of the collection after itzy. So this binder only has 2 collections, which is itzy and then TXT. I am trying to collect 2 members of TXT. Please wish me luck. I am not collecting Subin. You may be wondering, why are you not collecting Subin? He's your ult, blah, 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 blah. Literally because I don't really like Subin's PCs. And I'm also going to be honest. This comeback for Freeze, this album is one of my favorite albums of all time for TXT, and actually all time for K-pop, which is surprising because, like, 17. But they are, like, TXT's newest album is, like, my top album right now. Like, I've been non-stop listening to it, which, by the way, I don't listen to music that often past school. And it's just, I really, really like it. So, give me a second. Okay, so I really, really like this album. And so, because of that, this is, like, you know, my top one. Like, I had to collect TXT. But then also, this era, Yeonjun has been wrecking me. If you guys follow my K-pop/spam account, you would know that Yeonjun has been climbing up my bias list like crazy. So because of that, I want to collect him for this comeback, and also for Minnesota, just because I know I can never try to collect Subin for it. So I've decided I'm going to collect Yeonjun and Taehyun. And Taehyun, I decided because he actually is my bias wrecker. He has always been my bias wrecker since the beginning, since their debut, because I did stan TXT when they debuted. He has always been my bias wrecker, and so for TXT, I'll be collecting Yeonjun and Taehyun. As much as I would love to collect Subin, he's just really out of my price range. He's really popular as well. He's really hard to get. And it's nothing that and then also, I don't really like his PCs either. So, Yeonjun, as he is my bias, like, I guess my bias wrecker as well, or like kind of just like my bias at this point in TXT, and Taehyun being my #1 bias wrecker ever since like the beginning of TXT, since their debut. I think it just made sense to do it that way, just because if I'm gonna indulge in a very expensive collection, I might as well like their PCs, and Subin his PCs weren't it for me. And yeah, so hey, I wanted to collect the 3 of them though. I wanted to attempt just to see if I can do it, but that means wallet obliteration essentially for me. So I decided to go against it. Also I didn't mention it just because I kind of forgot, but for Itzy, I'll be collecting Yeji and Yuna, because Yuna also was my bias wrecker since the very beginning, so yeah. And then for the units, I'm only collecting Yeji. I did want to consider collecting Ryujin as well, but I decided not to just because that's also wallet obliteration. Maybe one day. But Ryujin and Youngjun has been knocking on my brain relentlessly since like this few months. Like they literally have been knocking on my brain being like, hey, bias me, hey, pay attention to me, and I'm like, hi, I'm scared, and it's a crazy time. So yeah, whatever, it's okay. We'll see, maybe one day I'll try to collect Ryujin and Subin once I finish these collections, but as of right now, I have these on the way, then this is for Minnesota, so yeah. I'm really excited. I have decided though, if I ever pull Subin, I'm not going to sell him, not going to trade him, not going to do any of that sort. I'm just going to keep him because Subin is also still my top, so yeah. But yeah, so that is everything for my photo cards, I think. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, so that's everything for my photo card sorting for this time around. I do have a stack here of PCs that I will be sorting and creating a new binder for when those mini binders arrive. So hopefully they will come by next week and I can make a video on it, and I can finally film a half a year, or like the progress of like, you know, my photo cards and all that stuff. Hopefully I can film those soon. But yeah, so that is everything for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also, thank you for everyone who has been like watching my streams and stuff. I've been streaming Genshin Impact every Tuesday, every Tuesday. I have a set schedule now. I'll be uploading, so I will be streaming on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. PST, and I'll be streaming as long as I feel like it with Genshin Impact, and most likely with friends or just chatting. And then on Fridays at 12 p.m. PST, I will also be doing these type of videos, K-pop related videos, such as like photo card sorting videos, K-pop, like collecting based type of videos. And yeah, and then on Sundays, if I have time or if I decided to film that day or whatever, I'll be also doing study videos / like vlogish videos, whatever I feel like. And yeah, thank you so much for supporting it. It really does mean a lot to see the consistency, or just seeing the nice comments and everything. It means a lot. So I hope you find some type of, like, any type of content that you would enjoy watching on my channel. So yeah. Anyways, that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye!